Okay friends, today we are going to make a video of class 12 physics online classes. It is strictly for English medium students like DAB students. Okay, try to understand all the things, all the points which is given here. Here today we are going to discuss Coulomb's law and its vector form. Try to understand all the things which is given here. First thing is a statement. Here, first thing is a statement. Coulomb's law and its vector form. You should know while you have studied in class 11. You should know this thing. Newton's law of gravitation. In this case, you know what thing? F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. Here, after study this thing, you will observe that it is not similar, but it is also approximately, you can say it is like a Newton's law, but it is given by Coulomb's. Okay, try to understand all the things. Here, same thing, the force of interaction. At that place, we have studied that the force of attraction, but here interaction between any 2-point charges. Here you have to take charge is directly proportional to the product of the charges. Directly proportional to the product of the charges. F proportional to Q1 Q2. Q1 into Q2. And inversely means 1 by. Inversely means 1 by proportional to the square of the distance between them. F proportional Q1 Q2 by R square. Okay, what thing? Once again I am repeating here. 2-point charges is directly proportional to the product of the charges. Product charges, here charges are denoted by Q1 and Q2 and distance between them is R. So inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. It means F proportional Q1 Q2 by R square. Here you know this thing, we should replace proportional. Here what things should you observe? Here you have to replace proportional. Then what will you take? Here you will take a constant, that is K. What thing? F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square. This is the mathematical form of Coulomb's law. Okay? What things? What will you observe? This is mathematical form of Coulomb's law. In mathematical form, F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square. Now, what is K? It is a question. K is a dielectric force constant. Simply dielectric constant. Dielectric. It means there are two charges. Okay? Simply try to understand there are two charges. In this case, this law is applicable. NSI K is equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Here, if you want to find out K, dimension of K, then you can simply find out what things. You can simply find out its dimension. K is equal to what? K is equal to F into R square. K is equal to F R square K by Q1 and Q2. Here you should put dimension of force and also radius and also charges. Okay, you should know this thing. Here in the basic quantity, you know charges are not basic quantity. Basic quantities are current. You should convert this thing in current. Okay, then you will get what thing? In SI, K is equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb. Here I have written this thing per Coulomb. Okay. Now next thing. K is equal to also, K is also note, K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. What thing? K is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. Here I have written SI. SI means System of International. It is adopted by all the world. Okay, this system is adopted by the whole world. You should study all these things in physics, then you are able to understand all the things. K is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. Epsilon 0 is electrical permittivity. It means here SI, while you are studying motion in this chapter, you can understand, you can read about SI. Okay, I hope are you understanding Coulomb's law and its vector form, or just after this I will discuss. Okay friends, now Coulomb's law in vector form. What things? Vector, scalar, you should know, you should understand about a scalar and vector. Here in this case you should know a scalar, there is only magnitude, while in case of vector there is not only magnitude but also direction. Okay, try to understand Coulomb's law in vector form. In vector, you know, there is not only magnitude but also directions. Here from Coulomb's law, you know, now you are knowing F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square. Q, F is force, K is dielectric constant, and Q1 Q2 Q charge and R square, distance between them. It means suppose there are two charges Q1 Q2 and distance between them is R. Then from Coulomb's law, what will you get? You will get that F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square. Now see this diagram. Here I have taken R1 from here to here, R1 from here to here, R2, Q1, here there is charge Q1, there is charge Q2, and distance between them is R12. Distance between A to B, R12, F12, F21. This is in the X direction, this is in the Y direction. Okay, this thing you have to draw. Okay, now here R1 is equal to OA, position vector of charge Q. What things are you observing? Position vector of charge Q1. OA is here, it means distance is R1, position vector of charge. R2 is equal to OB, R2 is equal to OB, position vector of charge Q2. Here charge Q2. We are taking here charges Q1 and Q2. The vector leading from Q1 to Q2. We will start from first. Okay, here we are starting from first. The vector leading from Q1 to Q2 is AB. What things? AB. AB is equal to R12. 1 to 2. Okay. R12 means R2 minus R1. R2 minus R1. Okay. This is equation first. Similarly, BA. For a BA, in case of BA, R21. Here, what will you write? Here, you will write R21. It means R1 minus R2. In this case, this will be opposite. R1 minus R2. You are seeing that here arrow, this is vector. This is notation of vector. If you want to write anything, AB is a vector quantity, then you should put arrow. Okay, what thing? Arrow. Here BA is equal to R vector, that is R1 vector minus R2 vector. Without this notation, your answer will be wrong. Okay. Now R12, magnitude. Correct. Unit vector. R12, that is R12 by R12, and R21 is equal to R21 by R22. F12 force on Q1 and due to Q2. F21 force on Q2 due to Q1. What things? F12 vector, F12 is equal to force on Q1 due to Q2. Force on Q1 due to Q2. F21 force on Q2 due to Q1. Now F21. F21 221 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 by AB square along AB. This is in the direction AB. Now magnitude F21 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, same thing q1 q2 r square, but here you should write r12. Okay, what things? R12, you know R12 is equal to what thing? R12 by R, vector R12 by R12. Okay, try to understand all the things. That is third. It is valid for any sign of Q1 and Q2. It is valid for any sign of Q1 and Q2. Now next thing, here we want to discuss if Q1 and Q2 are of same sign. It is valid for any sign, but there will be what thing? Same sign, there will be repulsion. What thing? Positive positive repulsion, and negative negative also there will be repulsion. So if Q1 Q2 are of same sign, Q1 Q2 greater than 0, here we have written F12 F21 Q1 Q2 greater than 0, Q1 Q2. In this case Q1 Q2, here in this case Q1 Q2 less than 0, R12. You are observing here Q1 Q2 Q1 Q2 less than 0. Okay, F21 F12 or F21. In this case we are taking greater than Q1 Q2 product of charges taking greater than 0, and in this case we are taking product of charges is less than 0. Now simply interchanging 1 and 2. What thing? You have to change here 1 and 2. What will you get? F12 is equal to what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 R21 is whole square square R21 is equal to what? Minus F21. That is equation 4. Here what thing observing? What things are you observing here? F12 is equal to minus F21. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. You know this is third law of Newton. This Coulomb's law agrees with Newton's third law. If anyone will ask that how do you say that Coulomb's law agrees with Newton's third law, then you can show this thing mathematical form and you can say that Coulomb's law also agrees from Newton's third law. Okay, try to understand all the things, all the points which is given here. I hope you will like this video, and also I suggest you have to subscribe this video. You have subscribed my channel so that you can get next video. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.